India, a land of diversity, with a civilization that dates back thousands of years, known for being chaotic yet beautiful. But beneath this beauty lies a complex society. A society that still hasn't resolved some important issues. In recent decades, homosexuality has become a divisive topic in India. While some celebrate liberalism, others find it hard to accept.
Their lives and showing to the other people that they can be who they are. They don't have to be afraid of anything. They don't have to be ashamed of who they are.
But homosexuality is not a new phenomenon in India. Evidence from texts like the Kama Sutra and temples such as Khajuraho suggests a society that embraced the fluidity of human relationships. Such carvings and writings illustrate that ancient Indian culture had more accepting view, seeing love as a natural part of life. And not just India, ancient Rome, China and Japan were very accepting of homosexuality too, at least at some point in history. So where did this shift in perspective come from? Well, usually it's due to some foreign influence, and in case of India, the British. Today's Europe might be a very safe place for homosexuals, but historically it has been very intolerant of homosexuality. Colonial-era laws like Section 377 criminalized homosexual relationships. Anyone found to be a homosexual was imprisoned or forcefully put on medication to turn them straight. Britain even sentenced one of their famous mathematician, Alan Turing, who built the first computer and broke the Nazi code Enigma, shortening World War II and saving millions of lives. Alan Turing was forced to undergo chemical castration, which caused severe physical and mental anguish leading to suicide in 1952. But of course West went through lots of changes and now homosexuality is widely accepted there. Now let's come back to India. In 2018, Indian Supreme Court struck down Section 377, decriminalizing same-sex relationships. The judgment was seen as a monumental step toward equality. In recent years, Indian media has also played a key role in sparking conversations. But like many other controversial issues, there is also a dark side involved.
The question we must address is why are we affirming the mental confusion of this boy and putting the safety of women in jeopardy by allowing mentally confused men to use the women's spaces?
And because I called him her son, that's why I was called in they did an investigation and then they asked me to do a public apology for misgendering the child.
Now let's talk to some college students to find out their opinions on this matter.
What is your opinion on LGBTQ plus community?
I don't have as such a very extreme opinion that they are very good, very bad.
मेरे हिसाब से ये जो चीजें हैं ये बिल्कुल बैन होनी चाहिए. ये हमारे देश के कल्चर को खराब कर रही है.
फील तो ठीक है, उन्होंने अपनी कम्युनिटी बना रखी है, सेम पीपल उनका सेम वो लाइफ को लेकर उनके वो फंडामेंटल्स हैं, तो ठीक है वो.
मैं नहीं मानता इस बारे में. मुझे इसमें कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है.
My opinion on the LGBTQ plus community is that they're not different from any straight person out there.
मुझे लगता है ये बहुत ही वल्गर है.
What about people who just identify as so and so on gender?
I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I think only two genders exist.
See, that comes a different thing because, as you said, that a man wants to use some women's stuff like the restroom, and sometimes once there was a case that in a swimming competition, I think it was the Olympics, I'm not sure, a man was to share the same changing room with the other female candidates. So that was very uncomfortable for the females to see his male genitals.
Right.
So yes, you need to ensure that the females don't feel unsafe. If they want to have some special, so yeah.
अगर तुम्हें किसी चीज़ के लिए टर्न करना पड़ रहा है कि एक्सक्लूसिव राइट दे दो हमें, मतलब you're not enough. अगर तुम कह रहे हो कि हमें कोटा चाहिए, तो ऐसे तो हर कोई आइडेंटिफाई कर देगा.
What do you feel about same-sex marriage?
मेरे हिसाब से ये इलीगल है और सेम सेक्स मैरिज है, सब होना ही नहीं चाहिए.
करना नहीं चाहिए भाई सेम सेक्स मैरिज.
I feel it's like completely okay because marriage is not just about sex. Having sex is you can have it with a prostitute also. Marriage is about love, some bonding that you have as a friend.
अगर उन्हें मतलब इससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है तो मतलब लीगल होना ही चाहिए.
सेम सेक्स मैरिज को लीगल करना चाहिए, नहीं करना चाहिए.
If it works, it works.
मेल और फीमेल की मैरिज होती है. ये सब जो भी है, जो फॉरेन से आए हुए आइडियाज है, ये सारे बैन होने चाहिए. और इनके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
सेम सेक्स वाले कैसे ही सेक्स एक साथ कर सकते हैं, मतलब क्या ही लगेगा जब दो तलवारें भिड़ेंगी। तो
यार मैरिज का तुम बेसिकली डेफिनेशन देखो तो टू पीपल हु जस्ट स्पेंडिंग देयर लाइव्स टुगेदर है ना, इन अ हाउस होल्ड, हेल्पिंग ईच अदर आउट। तो वो मेल फीमेल भी हो सकता है, वो मेल मेल भी हो सकता है, वो फीमेल फीमेल भी हो सकता है, एज लॉन्ग एज यूर abiding by the true definition of marriage. I think there is no problem in same-sex marriages. If it works, it works.
Do we need special provisions for LGBTQ plus people in workplace and education?
Not at all.
मेरे को स्पेशल प्रिविलेजेस तो नहीं मिलनी चाहिए, क्योंकि मतलब जेंडर इक्वालिटी होता है, और अगर मतलब वो चाहते कि उन्हें जेंडर में वो काउंट करें हम, तो उन्हें नहीं मिलना चाहिए। जैसे
How does being biologically different, तुम्हारे hormones different है, you're just not sexually attracted to the person of the other gender. How does it matter? How does it affect your capabilities as an individual?
देखो मेरे हिसाब से तो ऐसे प्रोविजन होने चाहिए कि लोगों को हमारे देश से जल्दी कैसे निकाल सके।
इनको तो जीने नहीं देना चाहिए।
जो ऊपर से बन गए हैं वो तो उनको तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते, जो चेंज करके बन रहे हैं उनको तो कभी भी एक्सेप्ट मत करो।
तो आपको लगता है कि इनको स्पेशल प्रिविलेजेस मिलनी चाहिए एजुकेशन में और वर्कप्लेस में?
बिल्कुल नहीं मिलनी चाहिए भाई,
बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं।
Most of India's young population stand on this issue, as of now, is this. People are ready to accept, but they don't want unreasonable glorification of homosexuality. People don't want to know who you are attracted to. Demanding respect and decency is everybody's right, but imposing your made-up ideas on others and expecting them to change their entire lifestyle is unreasonable. In West, LGBTQ movement is clearly a political agenda. Elon Musk in a podcast once said,
the woke mind virus is communism rebranded.
Well, I mean, that's it. Because of that battle against the woke mind virus, you're perceived as being right-wing.
If the woke is left, then I suppose that would be true.
We have to embrace the idea of equality for a better future of our country, but we must not ignore the obvious. There are obvious attempts being made by West to export the woke ideology to India. Countries like China and Russia have eliminated this danger by somewhat shutting themselves off from the West. India must proceed with caution. While providing equal rights to the citizens, we have to make sure that we are not welcoming new problems in our country. While making this documentary, we met all sorts of people.
Your opinion on LGBT? तेरी माँ
करके काम करने वाले मेरे को पसंद नहीं होंगे।
Okay, चल छोड़।
People of different views and ideologies. It even changed our opinions on some topics. We believe that it is necessary to have open discussions on all matters. Decisions made via free discussions have a wide perspective and hence prove to be most effective and beneficial. That's it. Thank you for your attention.